Hey everyone, it's 2013. It's coming up on year 3 of the Ken's Talk NFL Survivor Pool Sprap. It's a application in Excel. It's going to help you run an NFL Survivor pool or make your picks or do whatever you need to do. So let me show you how it works real quick. There are many different sheets in here, and this video is just going to be about setting up your picks and going through your survival pool where you pick one team per week to win, and you can only pick that team once, and then you can't pick them again the rest of the season. And if you lose one game, you're out. That's the way we run it. So type your name. My name is Ken. Once you do that, it's going to turn green. And what we have here is we have a list. If we zoom out, you end up seeing that's the entire schedule, all days, all weeks, all games. So first thing you would do here is you would pick your week 1 game. So all these games are week 1. And who do I like? I've already thought about it, and I think that the Colts are going to beat the Raiders. So if I go here, and you can use your mouse to click this little arrow here, and I'm going to choose the Colts. As soon as you do that, this application is smart, and it blacks out the rest of the games that are in that week, so you can't choose a second game in that week. You can only choose one game per week. And the team, the Colts, have been made red and red throughout the rest of the season because you've already picked the Colts, so you can't pick them again. So I picked them in the first week. Who do I want to win in week 2? I think that the Patriots are going to beat the Jets in week 2. So that's my week 2 pick. And you go all the way through here and you pick all your teams. And I'm going to do it as fast as I can, not to bore you. I like the Giants there. And throughout the season, I'm going to be doing videos every week showing different picks. I do a lot of in-depth analysis based on statistics of previous games to estimate scores and estimate winners and forecast the way that I like to do as a forecasting guy. So I will be doing those videos per week, but this is just for setting up your tournament. And the reason you're doing this is so that you don't have to fill it out by hand. You can run a really big pool with everybody at the office, and once you get them to fill out one of these, you just dump it into this database, and you never have to worry about scoring the games again. So there are 17 weeks in the season, and we're getting through here. Let's go with the Cowboys. Looks like I haven't picked them yet. You see how all these teams start to turn red because you've already picked them, so you can't pick them again, so your choices become limited later in the season. Raiders versus Jets. Who's going to win that game? And let's go Broncos because they're playing at Mile High Stadium. Tend to win when they're up in the mountains. Oh, I don't know. Maybe the Dolphins will take down the Bills in Buffalo. That's that's in December. Never mind. I'll switch that to Buffalo. Buffalo wins when it's colder. And I think we only have one more game to go. How about Packers over the Bears to close out the season? So once I've got all these picks in here, you go over to the pivot picks sheet. This is a pivot table that has the results of all the picks. And just click anywhere inside of here, right click, and you choose refresh. And you will notice that everything looks good except here we've got 2 teams in week 13 that were picked. And that was a mistake that I made while I was choosing. And you could also have been able to notice that because up here all the weeks that you've picked are green, with the exception of 1 week here, week 13, which is red. And that means you've picked 2 teams or more than 1 team in week 13. So what did we do here? We had the Cowboys and the Bucks. I picked both of those. I can't pick both of those teams, so let's get rid of the Bucks pick. And then everything turns to green up top here, and you know you look good. Go back here and refresh inside again. And we've got our list of picks. So you can copy these picks 1 through 17 and bring them over to your all entrance sheet and paste them right here, and you'll have your 17 picks. And then the next thing is entrant number 2. So you can stack all of your picks for everybody who's in your tournament. You put them all right here, and that's all going to roll forward into another video I'm going to do later where we go through the master schedule and the master scoring and all that other stuff, which we don't have to worry about right now. So it's pretty easy. You go through your pick sheet, make your pick each week. Everything's got to be green up top. Make sure you have 1 team per week. If you want to send out a weekly schedule sheet to everybody, like make a PDF of each week and then have people do it one at a time, a lot of people have done that in the past, there's this weekly schedule sheet. And this has the entire schedule in a pivot table that's a little better. It's more easier on the eyes for making each pick each week. So what you would go up to do is at the very first week, you'd go to week 1 up here in this filter cell B2, click on 1 and OK, and you're going to get all the games for week 1 right here. This is just week 1 action, and people can go through and you can print this out. You can email it to them. If you want to make it a PDF, you can just highlight this area here. As a matter of fact, let me remove grand totals because we don't care about grand totals. Off everything. You could just grab this area here. You could print this as a PDF and go to export if you're in Excel 2013 or 2010. Create a PDF. Just throw this thing anywhere you want, and this is going to be your NFL PDF. And OK, and what you'll see is you'll end up with a PDF that looks just like this. And people can go through and use this as their schedule. Shows the game time, game date, game time, who's away and who's home. If you'd like to browse through and see which teams are playing in which weeks and what their opponents are, I'm going to go back and click all here, show all weeks. You can't just choose one team and have it show in both the home or away column because they're different columns, but you can do a little trick where you highlight things. I'm highlighting these 2 columns, and you go to home, conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, text that contains pick a team. Let's say when did the Jets play, and now all of a sudden they show up in pink every time they have a game, and you can scroll down and look at it that way. There are other ways. You can type in any team name there. If you go to manage rules and choose this worksheet, this is the rule. You can edit this rule, and you could say instead of Jets, you can type in Giants or anything else and apply, and then you'll get all the Giants games highlighted. So there are many different ways you can look at it. But I will be doing videos every week for forecasting games and keeping track of this pool. So you can download the link to this file in the description of the YouTube video, and let me know if you have any questions, and send me your picks and I'll add you to my tournament. I may or may not be giving away something. I don't know yet. But always fun to do this every year, and coming up on year 3, people like the Sprap, and I'm going to keep making them. So that's Ken's Talk, and happy picking in your NFL 2013 season.